Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of my Plants vs Zombies playthrough. Last time we continued going through the night levels and we ended up getting another note from the zombies. We're at level 210, which means we have now got another minigame level. And similar to 110, it is the same as one before, where you get all of the nighttime plants. Not the best start, honestly. Okay, I can use that if the worst comes to the worst, but I don't really want to. I'll put that in the same row, I think. That zombie down there is beginning to form a bit. Okay, fine. I really should have put one in the top row, to be honest, but again, it doesn't matter. We have an emergency doom shrew. That was way too close to comfort there. This episode, I'm honestly not sure what to talk about, because like I said in the previous one, I'm planning on recording as many episodes as I can in the same day. I could talk about that summer's now come to an end, and just ask what everyone's summer plans were for those of you that are what you did during summer. I mentioned in my Sunshine playthrough I was pretty much working the entire summer, which that was true. I pretty much worked every single day in summer, with only around 2.5 weeks where I didn't. But that was okay, because it was a great job. Well, it still is a great job, I'm still working there. And I need to freeze those. And we're now at the more calm part of the season. I'm just going to freeze them again. Didn't actually go on holiday either. I was just not able to. It's fine. I have holiday plans in November anyways. I know it's a very weird time for holiday, but you can do what you do. Just couldn't really get holiday in the summer, so winter it is. Okay, any Grave Buster I get now is going to be useless. I'm hoping I don't get any more. Football players on the way. 2 of them actually. We're definitely getting because I can't be bothered to do it. Couldn't have asked for that to come at a better time. And he's getting rid of a screen door for me, even better. Don't bother hypnotizing screen door zombies unless you absolutely have to. They're actually very weak when they're on your team. Gosh, what's the football player doing? Maybe there's another football player there. Oh, there was. Gosh, loads of football players. There's 2 in the same row, that's really... That was really unlucky. There were 3 in that room, but it's fine. We got rid of them in the end. So the sad thing about my work though is there's many people that I will not be seeing there anymore. There's quite a few of them are going back to uni or just moving completely to a different part of the country, so they won't be back next time. Start defeating football players zombies now without needing lake mushrooms, which is actually quite interesting. Just breathing them, yeah. Can't even get to the plants anymore. Yeah, sadly if you do freeze a zombie on your team, it's still going to remain frozen until it wears off. I honestly don't need any more plants, I would say. In fact, I might just put Hypno Shroom in each row. Just explode. Have it. You can see that the crater's starting to fill in as well over time. So that is the end of the night levels for now. We now have the lily pad, which is a very useful plant that we'll be using a lot. Looks like the zombies gave up attacking your front yard. Now they're trying your backyard. And to top it all off, you can't even use your mushrooms, because they fall asleep during the day. Well, isn't that just dandy? Indeed it is. But it doesn't matter because the majority of the mushroom plants are weaker than these ones anyways, but I was using the mushroom ones because they were cheaper. So, we've now made it to World 3, and this is where the levels start getting more and more complex. First things first, the middle part. We first of all have 6 rows now, rather than 5. And second of all, the middle part is now a pool. You can't just put a plant straight on the pool. They'll tell you to put a lily pad first. And also, this here is one of the best music tracks in the whole game, in my opinion. It's such a beautiful piece of music. So I'm just going to let it play for a little bit. Genuinely, when it comes to this game, the people who made it were like, it's just a silly plant game, don't go too hard with the music, and then they just made the best music track they could. And don't think that the pool is safe from the zombies, they will be going in there soon. It's just a matter of when. And you may think, well, the zombies can't really swim. Oh, trust me, they thought of everything. It's usually about halfway through the level is when they start going in the pool. So we're gonna put down a lily pad. You also can't put a potato mine on a lily pad, I just wanted to show that off as well. But as I said prior, this level here is where you start getting the best plants in the game. And see, they've now started going in the pool. They use a dinghy. You've also got to be especially careful of the pool, because the lawnmowers in the pool at the moment are not very good. They will just fall straight in the pool and then sink to the bottom. We need an upgrade that makes them better, which we do not have at the moment. Just going to put a couple more in the pool because, yep, the gimmick of the pool is that the zombies will now spawn in there when the wave starts. They will be hiding in there and then pop out after, and they can spawn halfway down. They can't spawn at the very end because that would be completely unfair. Oops, that was a misclick. Just going to put it one to the left. Right, here we have, in my opinion, one of the best plants in the whole game. The squash, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. This plant is genuinely one of the best plants in the whole game. And look, the zombies are not messing around. They've got football players, bucket heads, and newspaper zombies. Right, odds are this will probably be the last level I do this episode. Yeah, there's 2 flags. This is probably going to be the last level I have time for. The pool level's in my favourite one as well. I really like the addition of having just a pool section in the middle of the lawn, which makes you have to turn your thinking around. We're going to show off what the squash does, and you'll be seeing the squash used several times. It's pretty much a plant I bring every single level I play in this game. It's that useful. Except from some of the mini games. And you'll know why. Also, I apologise to my mouse because it's really loud, like my keyboard. I know I have the loudest tech equipment. And I know that my mouse is loud because I can hear it in when I start my recordings, when I watch my videos back. But yeah, the squash, it just jumps on a zombie. It's instantly dead as well. There's nothing they can do. Which means you can set up at the start of a level. You can also get rid of a problematic zombie, so football players will no longer be an issue because we can just squash them. Bucket heads as well will no longer be an issue. It's by far one of the most useful plants in the whole game, and it's 50 sun as well. In Plants vs Zombies 2, you have to pay for this one. Ooh, a present, but it's not my birthday. Mini-games unlocked, play them from the main menu. We'll be going over mini-games, not in the next episode, but after Adventure Mode is done. Because you can only play the first 4 mini-games at the moment, and I'd rather just do them all at the same time. And when I get to that section, that's when progress is going to slow down significantly, because of 2 main reasons, which is the first one, some of the mini-games are actually very challenging, and I may not beat them on my first try. Just because some of them you get a little bit unlucky. I spoke about what people did in summer, but what are your plans now for the next season? Depending on where you are in the world, it's either called fall or I call it autumn because, well, that's what we call it in the UK. Autumn is, in my opinion, a pretty good season. I like it because I used to not like autumn actually, because I still think that September is one of the worst months of the year. Just because summer's come to an end and it's back to school, back to being boring. Ooh, that's worth 1,000. I still think it is by far one of the worst months. And I would argue it's probably one of the worst months of the year, with January being another one, February, because it's just too cold to do anything. It's also when you're probably going to get sick. But my plans for autumn are pretty much the same. I'm going to be working for the majority of it, and I'm also going to be starting my Open University in October, so that's exciting. And when it is the slow part of my work, don't think that uploads are going to be more frequent, because I'll be studying very heavily as well to ensure that I pass my courses at uni. I'm doing 2 modules in this year rather than 1 like you would usually. But I might have to change that to 1 depending if I get an internship that I've applied to, which starts at the end of November. And I applied for this because it pretty much lines up with my work perfectly. Because it's currently going to be the down period. So that was unlucky in that. Let's just get rid of the plan. The squash can get 2 zombies as well. We saw it when I got both of them there, which makes it an even better plant. But basically, it's going to be the down period of my work in November, so this internship starting in November will line up perfectly, and because it's for 20 weeks it will end right when my workplace starts up again. Okay, but we now have the Free Peter, which in my opinion is probably one of the weaker plants you get in this level, but I'll show how it works in the next episode, because we are nearly at 20 minutes, so thank you all so much for watching, and hope you have a fantastic day.